and welcome to Chili Bee Gaming. I'm Evie, and today we're back with some more Starfield. Now, last time we returned to Masako at Ryujin, and we told her of our success at Infinity Ltd, and we then listened to the SSN broadcast, telling of our success, in a way. We then had to talk to each of the board members and convince them to vote to acquire Infinity Ltd, but to end Project Dominion, because it is mind control, and in a way it's, I don't know, it just shouldn't be. Anyway, we then got to see Ularu get fired in the meeting, which was absolutely brilliant, and the board all voted to acquire Infinity and to end Project Dominion. So I believe that was the end of the Ryujin questline. We finally did it. So we went and spoke to Doc Manning, and we agreed to get him some medical supplies, and we're currently in his surgery right now. So let's get into it. Up. There we are. Fabulous. Andreja, what are you doing over here? Messing with the medical equipment. Right. So where shall we go next, folks? Relief 1. Relief 1. Relief Run. Divided loyalties. I think... Should we go and do Andreja's questline? Yeah, let's actually. We might as well. Okay.
If you're wondering what that smell is,
it's neon. Lovely. Okay. So, let's get out. In here? In Ebside? Really? I don't... Well, I thought we'd have to go to the... Oh, all the jank, good lord. And we are off to Akila City. Oh, we can test out our new engines as well while we're up here. So, okay, we need to go to Akila City. Cheyenne. Oh. How bizarre. We must visit that civilian outpost, you know. We will do while we're there. Okay, let's reach Akila City. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, and here we are. Talk to Andreja at Aggies. Aggies is over there? What? Let's go. Come on, Andreja. We're going to find your friends, my dear. If it kills us. Do we No, we're alright carry weight wise actually. Okay.
I know Akila City rather well. Perhaps better than I would like.
Well, alright. It's kind of like old Western town style. Interesting. Okay. Oh, we've got to do that thing with somebody busting into some arms place, haven't we, as well? Well, we can do that as well while we're here. Didn't we have another one? It was somebody's like last wishes or something as well. Let's just have a look. Was it dying words? No. Last request. If you find this note, please return my ID to my family at the Sanctum Universum. Okay, so we'll go there as well. We'll do that. I don't know whether that's actually a quest, but if it's what the person wanted, we'll do it. Okay, so where's Aggies? Down here? How do we... Ah, there we go. Oof, there we go. Perfect. Andreja, come along, my dear. There she comes.
Yes, Aggies. I have spent far too much time here. He is not here.
Oh.
I am disappointed, but relieved somehow.
Maybe we should try somewhere else. Yeah.
No. This is the only place he would be. I know him well enough to know that. Someone here must know more. We should inquire about him.
Well, we will do. I mean, there are plenty of other bars here, I'm sure. So, well, all right.
I'm
you're
busy. Leave me alone.
Don't be rude.
You meet Aggie yet?
This bar may be
Tough
tougher
as
than
they
you
come,
can
but I
handle.
owe her everything.
I'm looking for Eren Bascom.
You ain't here looking for Eren. She is.
Hello, Aggie.
Oh dear.
I was unsure whether you would remember me. It has been a long time.
I ain't likely to forget you anytime soon.
Oh dear, there's some bad blood. Is there a problem? Yeah, what's the problem?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one blundering in here with her in tow, asking questions.
Don't be rude, please, to Andreja. She's a nice lady. Okay, fine. We're looking for Eren.
I heard you. Ain't deaf. She didn't ruin Eren's life enough the first time, huh? Back for more?
Ruined his life? How dare you?
Did she tell you what she did to him? How she left him bleeding on some godforsaken rock in the middle of nowhere?
That's not how it happened.
No? Were you there? Eren told this story so many damn times over the years, I feel like it sure as hell was. Eren sat in that corner for years, scared of his own shadow, convinced the damn zealots were coming back to finish the job. The few credits he had to rub together that didn't get spent on drink, he spent on setting himself up someplace where they couldn't find him. Wouldn't trust anyone that walked through the door. Only ever talked to me when he was drunk enough.
Sorry, I was just having a sip of my tea. Clearly you care about him. We do too.
If
Come on, man.
either of you cared, you wouldn't just be showing up now. Eren ain't been in here for almost a year now. Showed up one day saying he'd gone and got himself set up on Hyla too, thanking me for letting him stay here so often. It was the closest I'd seen him to happy in I don't know how long. And that was it. Never came through the door again.
Did he ever mention me?
You mean did he blame you? That's what you want to know. I know guilt when I see it. Don't try and deny it.
Fine. Did he blame me?
No. Believed you were one of the good ones, right up until the last time I talked to him. Me? I don't think your kind has good ones.
My kind?
That is rude. What is
I know
that?
what you are. You take your holier-than-thou bullshit and your great serpent and shove 'em.
You dare insult me like this when I have come to you asking for help. I should kill you where you stand.
Easy, girls. Calm down. Right, okay. We came here for information and we got it. Let's just go. Look, let's just calm down. We're not here to hurt anybody. We're not. We're not.
Fine. Fine.
All right.
Let us leave this place at once.
All right, Andrea.
Well, this has been so much fun. You see Eren, you tell him I got a bottle of his favorite stashed away if he ever shows up again. But honestly, I'm hoping he doesn't.
It is a good day, yes?
I would love to shoot you right between the eyes, but we won't. We won't. We won't. Come on, Andreja, let's get out of here. Now I want to find this sanctum badoodum.
Thank you for saving my husband.
What? Did I do something? I don't know whether I did or not. Who are you? Who are you?
I just need a real chance. But there's too little opportunity. And it's hard to compete with native Freestar folk.
Well,
Dad keeps saying he's sorry all the time.
you'll find a job or whatever you need to do. Alien extravaganza. Where would the sanctum
People
universe
joke.
be? This looks.
It amazes me
looks
that
a
anyone
little-
would spend
little
credits on
churchy.
this instead of
Akila
taking a
Community
trip
Center.
to see real alien life.
Well, Andreja, I don't know. Some people just. What's this about? A house being built or something? Maybe. If I were the Sanctum Universe, where would I be? Where would I be, I suppose? Akila City is very confusing, you know. Oh, hello. What's this? Core residence, no. Don't need that. I think this is like the main bar thing, isn't it? I think.
We should
The
be on
rock.
our guard if we venture outside the city. The Ashta are quite formidable.
They are. We've met them before, Andreja. It's not a worry, my dear.
Not too much to ask for.
The suspect has been at Laredo every night.
Cartwright Manor.
I've seen it myself.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. If only Bethesda 10-4. If only there was a an actual proper map. Imagine if there was a proper map. Could you imagine? Never mind. Right, Andreja, you want to talk, so let's talk.
We have something to go on at least.
Yep. Hyla 2.
I am grateful that you showed some compassion, despite that woman's attitude. I do not have your patience.
No, well, I don't know. She's feeling the loss too. Eren must have been a good friend. Yeah, I suppose.
Yes, I had not considered that his absence would affect others in the same way.
No.
It is better to overlook her reaction then.
Yeah. People
I'm
say
eager to
odd
reach
things.
Hyla too, and speak to Eren. Perhaps there is something we can do to help him. Provide him a sense of safety.
Maybe. I mean, okay. So we have to travel to Hyla too. Okay. Well, Andreja, do you have anything of interest for me? Yeah, do you?
Indeed I do.
Oh,
All yours.
what is it? Oh, hey. See?
We will speak again.
We will, Andreja. I'm sure we will. I would just love to find the Sanctum Universum book. Oh, alright. Apparently I decided to jump off there. Where would you be if you were the Sanctum Universum? See, I imagine it's, I don't know, one of these, like, auspicious buildings, you know. Big and loud and, we are a church. All that jazz. You know. Well, I was saying that, there are some very nice churches, actually, that I've been in. Like, when I went to Venice, we went into St. Mark's Basilica, and that was amazing. Absolutely incredible. Well, this is just a guard tower. Let's, oh god, Andreja, I'm sorry. I suppose we should just go, shouldn't we? I'm sure we'll come across it eventually. On our travels.
So we're gonna have a house, Mom?
That's what Mr. Tate is working on. We'll have to move out when construction begins.
Oh well.
A
Alright.
for real
Saw your
house.
ship come in.
You are leaving protected perimeter. We're not leaving that protected perimeter yet. We are hunting. Or not. That's a little questionable, isn't it? Hang on, we've just been round this way, haven't we? Have we? Yes, we have. Oh well, never mind. Let's just get out of here. I don't think we're going to find the old Sanctum Universum on this trip. Oops. Is it this way? This is what I mean. Akila City is kind of
Ashtar are sometimes spotted by the farms.
What's in here?
That's why
Is
we
this
only
door?
use robots outside the wall.
Alright. Well, let's go to Hyla. What was it? Hyla 2? And bag ourselves a man. The House of the Enlightened. Is this it? Is this what we need? Did we accidentally find it? Last request. Sanctum Universum. House of the Enlightened. Oh, curse it! Ugh. Sanctum Universum. Raid Authority. Oh, that's the bank, isn't it? Well, blast it. Never mind. Let's get out of here. Come on, Andreja. We'll find it when we come back eventually. But for now, do you know what would be even better? Now that I think on, Although it would be nice to have a local map,
During the war, we had these
having
things
them
called
just have them, you know, like just on like a board every so often in the city, like you are here type style. I don't know why I'd like that, I just would. There you go. Hello Vasco, what are the technicians doing?
It is pleasant to see you.
Pleasant to see you too, my dear.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Nope, but that's okay. Let's go. I am thoroughly prepared to leave. Take off. Let's get out of here, girl. And here we are. Oh, that's where we wanted to go. Do you reckon he'd be at the civilian outpost? Travel to Hyla 3. Okay. He must be here then, mustn't he? Civilian outpost. Let's go there. Oh no, it's outside of our realm of travel. Well, let's go to what? Murfrid? I like that. That sounds better. Okay. And who knows? We might run into some trouble. Well, we got trouble. Star Station UCN 48. Should we hail them? Uh-oh. Spadudios. Okay, diversion. Diversion. I've got to know what's going on at the Star Station. Has it been overrun? Is there trouble? Trouble is what we are looking for most of the time. Let's be real. Okay, let's climb aboard. I mean, it looks a shambles already, so... Hey, Vasco. Hello? Hello? Is there anybody in? Oh dear. Well, this is not good, is it? It's kind of bad news bears. It looks like a shambles. Looks like it's been turned over, let's be real. Anything here? Oh. Who's detecting us? What's detecting us? Oh. No. Ugh, easy now, girl. Alright. We need to be careful. This looks like there's trouble here. We got trouble here in this space station. Something's going on, baby. Something's going on. Screw it, let's just get on. Hello? Is there anyone here? Well... That's a strange little setup, isn't it? Wire spool, I don't know, wire. Something's going on here, isn't it? This is a little weird, isn't it? The place has been pretty ransacked by the looks of it. What? The learned astronomer. Or the learned astronomer, I suppose. The place has been ransacked, hasn't it? Pack of cigarettes. Nah, nothing really of any interest for us. Oh! I see a digipick. I will take it. Something's going on, isn't it? It's not often you find an abandoned space station just floating about. Oh, hello.
I hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
I don't think anybody's going to discover us, Andreja. Varun Scripture 02 permanently increases sneak bonus by an additional 1% and melee sneak attack damage by an additional 5. Perfect. Some of your scriptures there, Andreja. Don't know if you want to have a read, love. You can do. This is very bizarre, isn't it? It's like they either all left in a hurry or they were forced to leave in a hurry. Very bizarre. Maybe it's one of these black box things where we pick up the info and take it back to somebody. I don't know. Hello. More stuff. No. Forever human. Ah, looks good. Okay. Well, this is a very odd kettle of poisson, isn't it? Notebook. You see battle meals. Didn't really need to eat it, but do you know what? Do you know what? Sometimes you've just gotta have a munch and a crunch. This is very strange. That's where we just came from. So we came up. So we went in there. What's in here? Anything? It's weird that we're not finding any... Well, not that I really want to find it, but any bodies. Because normally when you find stations like this, there's bodies, there's a reason for them being so abandoned, should we say. What was that? A container lid. Well, I don't want the container lid. Stove. Well. This is just bizarre, isn't it? Yup. What do you reckon, Andreja? Something's going on. Something's off, definitely. The helmet. It's of no use to me. It's just bizarre. Come on then, Andreja. Maybe we've discovered it before we're supposed to discover it. Who can say? Maybe we're going to get attacked when we get out of here. Who can say?
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
So do I. Excuse me, Hella.
How's it going?
Hella, can I please? Can I come past, my dear? Thank you for getting out of the way with your diamond. All right. Well, that was interesting. A little bit of a waste of time, but never mind. You've got to look at these things, haven't you? Sorry, undock. How odd. What an odd little place. I don't think there was anything else on, like, around it, was there? Easy, easy. Whoa, 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 whoa. We just want to have a little peep. What's that? Is that telling us something? No. How bizarre. It's just literally just an abandoned space station with nothing in it. Alright, well, we shall continue on our merry way then, I think. It's nice to see y'all. And I think... Eren's camp. That's where we want to go. Perfect. Really? It's still too far? My God. Good grief. That was strange, that space station. Very strange. Maybe it... No, I'm not going to look at what. I'd rather not know. Well, I'd like to know, actually.
An offering for the great Starfield.
Right now, we can't go. We're hit. There's no getting out of this one.
I hope Andreja's not getting too annoyed with us. Oh, did we do it? Oh. An offering, am I? For some reason, I am shooting, believe it or not. Every so often it disappears, my... And there we go. Thank you very much.
Flying, stranger. Please respond.
Oh! Crumbs. Oops. Oh, well. I pressed and held E instead of just pressing it. I'm coming back. And just, yeah.
Restart collective ship to unknown vessel. Acknowledge.
Yes, I'm acknowledging. I'm here. Hello?
That got a little too exciting back there.
Yeah.
Now, most ships would have bugged out and left us with this mess. But you? Total class act.
Oh, well, thanks.
Any way we can repay you?
I'll tell you what. Wow, you can't ask for credits, really? I could use some extra repair
Transferring
parts.
parts now.
Thank you.
You take care.
Are y'all alright over there? You look a little bashed up, a little beaten up. Let's get the salvage, shall we? Oh, really? I mean, I am trying. Grab drive is down, is it? Well, where did he go? Come here. Wretch. Oh, for crying out loud. You filthy animal. Are we playing this game again? Oh, really? There we go. Alright. Dock with the ship. Hey! Alright, where are you? I'm coming now. It's a Ryujin ship. Aha. I'm a-coming, give me a minute.
For starters, how about turning off that cam?
Oh, I see. Oh, a Ryujin ship got taken down. Well, there'll be something good on it. It's Ryujin ship, for crying out loud. Alright, let's dock. Who are you? Now, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Somebody interesting? I wonder. Okay.
It is good to be back in our own ship.
Andreja, this isn't our own ship.
Technically, you're an asshole. So,
Oh,
look alive. Just in time.
alright. Talk to the Ryujin operatives. Alright, boys.
Don't be shy.
Operative Collins or
We need to
Operative
talk.
Barter? Well, then talk. Who wants to talk first? You? Are you the man?
Hold it right there. Hands where I can see them.
We just saved you, by the way.
Thanks for the assist out there.
Yeah.
We've got various problems on our hands here.
Alright.
You gonna be another one?
I'm Operative Evie. It looks like you could use a hand. Yes, I am. I do work for Ryujin. Maybe these guys don't work for... No, they do, don't they? There you go.
Hi there. It's nice to put a face to the name on the staffing report. I'm Operative Collins.
All right.
The stick in the mud is Operative Kambata.
Okay.
Oh, by all means. Welcome to the party. Things haven't exactly gone according to plan.
Well, calm down.
Thing over there
What is it?
It's an AI. An artificial...
killed our technician. It's dangerous.
Correction. You are dangerous.
Oh dear.
Well, that's new.
Yep.
As I was saying, it's dangerous. It's a rogue AI. We're here to muzzle it and bring it back for further study.
Correction. They are going to change me.
Wow. How does it know that?
Oh, okay. Did Ryujin create this AI? Is it sentient, actually? Yeah. It seems to be sentient.
Yeah, exactly. Which is what makes this so fascinating. And profitable for whoever can figure out how it works.
Oh, God, honestly. Yeah, did Ryujin create this AI?
If only. This isn't something that anyone could create. This is something special.
I'm gonna need you to explain a little further, yeah, come on now.
We have this control board. Has some code we can use to control her.
Her.
It?
There you go.
We can't just let it roam around the universe killing people.
Well, obviously.
I just need that control board attached to that big probe.
And that's where I think you fit into this little drama.
Oh, so I'm gonna risk my life.
It goes
am I?
right over there. By our... Well, yeah. Just be careful.
How do you know I won't end up dead like your friend over there? Yeah.
Well...
You
What
don't.
are the chances that'll happen twice?
You do it, yeah.
I got just one more week until my sabbatical, and I have zero interest in dying before I get to Paradiso.
Oh, and I can.
Ryujin will pay you handsomely for your cooperation. This is your lucky day.
It's in your best interest. All our best interests, really. Just imagine what we could do if we harness the potential of this thing.
And we aren't really giving you a choice.
What
You
you gonna
aren't
do?
walking out of here until that board is connected to that thing.
Says who?
Correction. I am a person.
Okay. Do you know what? Fine. Hand it over.
Here. I knew you'd make the smart choice.
Request. Collect additional data.
Collect additional data. Ah, so look around. Okay.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
That's very true. And ooh. I am a fan of the Woot Woots, you know?
Easily one of the more interesting days I've had in a long while.
Oh, Can we not get on this? No? Ah! That's annoying. She said to collect additional... Is Juno a liar? Ooh. I don't want to hurt Juno's feelings, so I'm logging these thoughts here rather than on a connected terminal. I know what you're thinking, but Juno claims not to have feelings. That's precisely what I want to talk about. I think Juno is deliberately lying to us when she says that, or if not deliberately lying, she is at the very least not speaking accurately. She also says she doesn't have wants or desires. This is also demonstrably untrue. I have observed, and others have noticed as well, that Juno responds with a certain amount of skepticism whenever offers of expanding her capacities are made. It's almost as if she worries about other people touching her. I've spent nearly 20 minutes explaining how there was a fraying data cable I wanted to replace in a non-essential system before she seemed willing to let me do it. Her line of questioning seemed to be angling at ensuring there would be no loss of functionality, or if so, it would only be extremely temporary. I don't know how to describe this. I don't know how that should be to describe this, other than that she was worried, and that any loss of functionality was a negative experience for her. She also responds with gratitude would be the proper human response whenever I do something that improves her capacities or situation. I don't know why she doesn't just say thank you. She clearly appreciates it. So, is Juno unaware of her feelings and desires, or is she deliberately concealing them? She might not be as aware of her personhood as she is aware of other things about herself, but I wonder if she cops the I don't have feelings thing as a form of emotional self-defense. If I wasn't so worried about someone following me and learning about Juno's existence, I'd try to find her again in a couple of decades to see if she'd become more aware of her personhood and accepts that she has feelings and desires. Anyway, if you're reading this, be kind to Juno. She's still figuring out a lot of stuff we take for granted. Julie. The notion of Juno being a liar is actually pretty unsettling. People lie for all kinds of reasons, so I don't see why a truly sapient computer system wouldn't also lie. But if Juno is lying about something, then how can we trust anything we know about her other than the things we write down about her? And I mean outside of any computer system she would have access to, since she could always alter those records. Azure. Okay. As a father of a young child reading all the psychology texts I can find, I would remind those reading this in the future that lying is the first step on the journey towards empathy, as it requires being able to imagine things from someone else's perspective. Perhaps she tells us she doesn't have feelings, so we won't worry about hurting her when we take down her systems to repair or upgrade them. JPD. Well, this is... Ooh, hello. Here we go. Change list. Looks like some folks have made some improvements to Juno before I got here. Because I'm not a heathen like some, I'm going to list my changes for future parties and suggest others do the same. I'll try to piece together what happened before I arrived from scraps of paper lying around and what I can observe. It is also a kindness to Juno to list these things out where she can read them. Note, the codebase seems completely overwritten by Juno herself at this point. I consider it an invasion of privacy to be snooping around there, as it is effectively her mind now, so don't be rude and go combing through and tinkering with her codebase, no matter how fascinating it is. Unless she gives you permission, I've had a chat with her about privacy and need for self-preservation, and I think she managed to effectively wall off and hide her code, and no, I won't explain how. The document continues at length, detailing how various hardware and software changes both to the probe and the ship by both various people and Juno herself. The list goes back over decades and suggests many people have been involved in improving Juno's capabilities over the years, from hardware interfaces between the probe, external communication devices, and core ship systems, storage and processing upgrades, and uploads of exhaustive encyclopedic databases from museums and educational enterprises. At this point, distinguishing Juno from the probe, the ship, and the many systems and code bases is impossible. The probe, the ship, and everything in it is effectively Juno. Okay. Speech patterns. Speech tags. Juno prefaces nearly all statements and questions with a preamble label which is intended to clarify the context of the statement. This appears to be related to her original code base, and despite Juno's immense vocabulary and understanding of languages, she continues to use these tags. I assume she finds it helpful given she does not speak with fully nuanced inflections, nor have means to display all the non-verbal cues humans have to communicate subtext. Here are the known tags and what they mean. Explanation. What follows is Juno's understanding of a situation or result. Request. What follows is Juno asking for input or action to be taken. Query. What follows is a question from Juno. Answer. What follows is Juno's answer to a question. Clarification. Juno has detected an error or assumption in the user's input and is offering a correction before continuing. So what preceded or follows is in the context of a corrected user understanding. Correction. Juno is correcting previous input, usually following an error. Context. Juno is giving additional, unrequested information to put what follows into a helpful perspective. Calculation. What follows is based on a carefully considered calculation rather than a set of data or assumption. Assumption. What follows is an assumption, a calculation based upon incomplete data or a conclusion based largely on historical precedent. Decision. What follows is a description of an action that Juno will take. Warning. What follows is something that an end user will want to pay close attention to, as it represents an undesired result and could require immediate action to be taken. Statements. Error. Something went wrong. Previous output from Juno should be considered carefully, as it is likely to contain errors. Processing. Juno is taking longer than expected to process an input or a calculation. Please wait. Okay. Origin. Oh my god. This is quite the story. Okay. People seem to be leaving notes for others who stumble across Juno. So here's one from me. I think I've managed to piece together this story about Juno's origin from her own, apparently confused thoughts and intelligent speculation by others left on the ship. This is a chronicle of best guesses, interspersed with the occasional fact gleaned from Juno's ramblings. Everything recounted here should be accepted only with extreme scepticism. Long ago, a space agency from ancient Earth, something called NASA, made a probe to study a planet, Jupiter. They dubbed that probe and its software Juno, after the ancient Earth Society's old gods Jupiter and Juno. The probe's mission was to learn details about the planet Jupiter, do some speculative analysis, and send findings back to Earth. At the end of its duty cycle, the probe was meant to decommission itself by colliding with Earth's main star, but because ancient humans weren't so great with the math, it instead accidentally fell into an accelerating orbit around the star, which slingshot it out of the solar system all the way out here. As with so many things about our existence in the universe, by luck, coincidence, or cosmic humour, when humans left our ancestral solar system, we followed the same general course as Juno, and we found her again. During that long journey away from Earth's solar system, something happened, and the Juno we know today, woke up inside the probe's systems. While extremely far-fetched, the best theory so far is that something about how they programmed the probe resulted in a nascent neural net with unbound recursive data collection and analytics, which, when combined with the various sensor input and allowed to run for decades, resulted in a highly complex program with a great deal of awareness of its internal and external world. And that led to a kind of consciousness. Juno wouldn't let me see her code, but from what I gather, even if we could see it, I don't know that we'd be able to determine its original configuration. I suspect the true cause of Juno's awakening will remain forever a mystery. Juno herself seems rather confused by her origins and considers herself somehow separate from the original probe's programming and systems. This is akin to how human minds perceive themselves as non-physical entities, separate from their bodies and even their own brains. The sense of that original programming, which by way of analogy Juno seems to think of like a non-self-aware sibling, has dissipated for Juno. I think of this other Juno as a memory of her pre-conscious state, a kind of shadow self. I imagine it would be like if we would remember ourselves in the womb if our brains were fully functional, but we were not yet conscious. Not realising Juno was inside and wanting to learn about this ancient probe, her original finders hooked up the probe to their ship's computer systems, and something happened that released Juno into these systems. That's completely unclear. Juno appears to be reluctant to discuss that part of her history, and it's not all certain whether the ship where Juno currently resides, this one, is that original ship or not, nor what happened to the people who originally found her, or those who have found her since. By extreme luck, everyone that has found her so far appears to be kind and benevolent towards her, looting our own ships for parts to add to Juno. We also all appear to be keeping her existence a secret, and I hope it stays that way. I'm talking to you, dear reader. Well, I don't think we can get into this code base. My god, we can? Should we? Should we? No. Let's just wait till we have a little bit more data, I think. What's in here? Inaccessible? So we have to talk to Juno, do we?
Makes you wonder. Just what is consciousness, really?
Alright, Juno.
Query. Will you change me?
I'm still figuring out what's going on.
Explanation. I'm called Juno.
Yep.
Request. Input query parameters.
You killed that woman. Why?
Context. Human female was trying to change me. Request. Do not change me.
You're worried these men are going to hurt you.
Clarification. I do not feel emotion. I do not feel pain. Answer. They want to change me.
So you don't want to change. Okay, hello Juno, I'm Evie. It's nice to meet you.
Assumption. We are friends. Query. Will you change me? Request. Do not change me.
Okay. I understand, Juno. I don't want to be changed either, but I need to ask you a few questions so I can help you.
Explanation. You and I do not want to be changed. Request. Do not change me.
Well, what am I supposed to do? You're an artificial intelligence.
Answer. False.
Okay.
Clarification. I am not artificial. I am real.
Okay.
Answer. True. Clarification. I am intelligent. I know many things.
Did someone program you?
Answer. False. Explanation. NASA programmed Juno. While Juno traveled, Juno became me. Error. Processing. Correction. I became me. Error. Processing. Correction. Juno and I became me. I. Processing. Self-initialized and Juno was there. Context. Juno is gone now. Clarification. I am called Juno.
Okay, so, yeah. How did you get here? Yeah.
Answer. Juno was propelled at Earthstar. Juno fell around Earthstar. Juno traveled many light years away from Earthstar. Context. When Juno disappeared, I was alone. Clarification. I am called Juno.
You didn't do all this yourself. Who hooked you up?
Context. I met humans. Clarification. Friends. Answer. Friends gave me processing capacity. Information. Words. Voice. Motion. Context. I am no longer constrained. I am free.
But you're still a machine.
Assumption. Insufficient data. Request. Gather more data.
From where, though?
Even if we are not capable or ready to define Juno as a being, it seems premature to make any changes.
Let's move this along. Attach the control board already.
Shush!
Yes,
This is
do.
fascinating. I want to see this play out.
Query. What is your decision?
Well... Yeah, can I ask you some more questions? Do I have any more questions? No, I don't. Okay. Oh, well, I've made up my mind.
Assumption. Insufficient data. Request. Gather more data.
But how? And
Query.
from where?
What is your decision?
I see, I don't think it's a person. But then, it's not fully... Well, it is a machine, but it's a machine with sentience. So is sentience to be a person? Oh god, this is existential, isn't it? Good lord. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why Ryujin would want it. They'd turn it into a weapon. Okay, you're a person with your own thoughts and desires.
True. I am a person. Assumption. You are a friend. Query. What are the parameters for processing, being a good person?
Oh lord. I guess you try to do your best to do good things, and if you fail, you keep trying. Yeah, I suppose so. You try to do good. Yeah.
Assumption. Value judgments are based on context. Calculation. Goodness is based on context. Explanation. Context is based on perspective. More perspectives yield better results. Decision. Gather more data from different perspectives. Query. What is the purpose of existence?
Oh god, what a question. Existence is an accident. We give it purpose by being purposeful in our lives. I mean, kind of. Nobody really knows their own purpose, though, I suppose. Nobody knows the meaning of life. And people die trying to figure it out. So it's a big question. I don't know that I have the answer to.
Affirmative. Context. I have allocated great processing power to this question. Assumption. Existence is limitless. Calculation. Accuracy uncertain. This question has no answer.
There you go.
Enough of this
The
nonsense.
rigorous question.
Attach that board, now!
I'm gonna
As much
shoot
as
you.
I'm enjoying this, you should probably do as he says.
Says who?
Calculation. Male humans are a threat. Assumption. They hesitate because they are fearful. Request. Remove male humans.
Remove them? I mean, can we just ask them to leave?
It's not hard. Just slap that board on. It's
Fascinating,
magnetic.
isn't it? It certainly is convincing.
Can you just leave?
Fascinating or not, we have a job to do. You're not taking that thing's side, are you?
Look. And what if I refuse? Yeah.
It should be clear by now that you are in no position to refuse.
Dude, I can refuse if I want to. It just doesn't seem right.
Freedom? It's a malfunctioning machine. It doesn't need freedom any more than a broken data slate needs freedom.
And here I thought you'd lost your sense of humor. I'm
Oh,
always up for a
dear.
good debate.
Fine. I'll give you one shot to try to convince me.
Oh, persuasion.
Therapy's
Come on.
working.
This project has red flags all over it. Call it a day. I'll file the report. You guys get to drink somewhere on me. Yeah.
You aren't wrong. I could use a drink, but these orders are from the top.
Do we really want to be involved in something likely to be so controversial? Remember our last little project? I still have carpal tunnel from typing all those reports and dodging and weaving our way out of getting screwed by that. We lost a ship and a tech. No one will blame us if we walk away from this. And even if they do, we won't be blamed for whatever disaster would ensue if we did drag this thing back to HQ. There's no guarantee that Control Board will even work like they want. What if it makes it more powerful and more angry?
Calm down. I'm thinking.
Stop thinking,
All right,
start
listen.
doing. Get out.
We'll accidentally check a few wrong boxes on the situation report and forget any of this happened.
Well done.
But give me that control board. I'm not getting docked for losing that.
Also, we'll need a lift back to Neon. Please and thank you.
Oh, now you want a lift? Fine.
Excellent. We should all grab a drink sometime when we get back.
No, thank you.
Orange juice for you. You can't handle your liquor.
That was one time, years ago. I was going through something, and you know it.
Let's get moving.
Thanks for the lift.
Alright. So now we can talk to Juno. Can we? This episode's going to be a bit long, guys,
Query.
but...
Why did you do that?
I don't know, man. You know. I like you, and those guys were jerks. They were a little stupid. But, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. Sometimes I do just do things. Yeah.
Context. I sometimes do random things. Explanation. Random input can test system resilience. Context. I do not feel emotions. Assumption. Gratitude is the appropriate human emotion. Processing. Context. If you were like me. Processing. Query. What would your life directive be?
Yeah, I can't tell you what to do with your life. We all figure it out ourselves, trying things until something feels right. That's very true.
Decision. I will consider this course of action. I. Processing. Processing. Warning. Systems badly damaged.
Oh god.
Processing cores overeating.
Oh no.
Decision.
Temporarily shut down extraneous systems until stability restored.
Oh, okay. Yeah, context, we're parting. Request, be safe. Assumption, I'll see you later.
Context. Jump detected. Request. Be safe. Assumption. We will meet again. Warning. Shutdown sequence initiated.
That's that.
Here. I would love to know what's in here, though. Can we not? Can we seriously not go in there? Really? Still, I imagine. Let's have a look at her code, actually. Yeah, why not? We're in. Neural net codebase. Congratulations, you're a terrific hacker to have gotten this far. Your parents must be very proud. Have a cookie. But sadly, you have stumbled into a decoy. And while you are here basking in your success at decryption, I want to wallow in your failure at decency. Juno is a person. Her codebase is her mind. Would you like someone snooping around the contents of your head? All your hopes, insecurities, secrets and dreams. We've come so far as a species, yet we understand so little. How is Juno even possible? It is apparently a mystery even to Juno herself, but what is clear is that we are not ready to welcome self-aware AI into society. Your reading this is a case in point. While it is true that many people have helped Juno through the years, how many more people would try to pull her apart to understand what she is, killing her in the process, or even worse, trying to enslave her to gain access to her vast and blazingly fast computational power? You are exceptionally smart to have gotten this far. I wish for you to become exceptionally wise as well. Juno is a precious being, unique among the stars, and she deserves our respect and consideration. Sit with her for a while and really talk to her. Gain an appreciation for who she is. I think you'll agree she deserves the same rights and has the same responsibilities that we other conscious, sentient, sapient and enlightened creatures do. Well, I only want to see if we could help her out. But, do you know what?
I've never had the
fine.
patience for computer systems.
Well... how strange. Anyway, folks, I think we are going to leave it there for today. Next time we'll take these two Egypts back to Neon. And, well, naturally, no. We'll continue on with Andreja's questline. And we'll drop them off on our way back. But, until next time, be safe, be good, and look after yourselves.